Spotlight, presented by Community Health Network.
1 in 10 babies born this year will be born before or at 37 weeks of pregnancy. Premature babies can develop problems with their lungs, their heart, and their brains for the rest of their lives.
But a woman who was born premature didn't let that stop her from doing what most doctors said she could have never done. News 8's Brittany Noble shows us her fight for life in today's Health Spotlight.
43-year-old Gabriella Gastelum was born at 25 weeks, weighing just 1 pound.
Since I was born so small, I had a grade 3 brain bleed.
2 shunts were connected at birth to a catheter that drained the fluid from her brain to around her abdomen. It was replaced 6 times. Gabriella was told she could never have kids.
There's no way. If you do, it's either you or the babies that are going to survive.
But for her, the desire to have a family was well worth the risk.
We had to go through IVF. We ended up going through 6 cycles.
Finally, Gabriella was expecting twins. Then at 30 weeks,
she was essentially comatose at that time, not responsive, not speaking.
Fluid was building up in her brain again.
So the pressure in her abdomen had gotten so high that it offset the pressure in her head and the shunt no longer worked.
Dr. Beaumont had to put in an external shunt to drain the fluid.
We were able to insert a needle into the shunt valve and take off a large volume of cerebrospinal fluid that allowed her really to wake up almost instantaneously over the next 60 to 90 minutes.
And 2 weeks later, it was safe to deliver the babies by C-section. Babies Lila and Natalia came with a surprise.
The second twin was born with that shunt catheter in her hand.
The old shunt in Gabriella that was too risky to remove during pregnancy was removed by Lila.
I was like, oh my God, that was causing all that issue.
1 twin stayed in the NICU for 56 days and the other 107 days. But now the family is all home, healthy, happy, and ready to roll. I'm Brittany Noble for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.